It is for tactical. As you can see, I'm out here at Homestead Training Center with my girlfriend, my friend Chris right there. I'm gonna do some pistol and rifle training. I've been meaning to come out here for a while with my boys. You can see Restless Warriors, that's their brand right there. So this is new to me. I haven't trained in this manner yet. A lot of what I've done so far is just kind of standing and shooting. A little bit of movement training, but for the most part, it's a lot of dry fire stuff at home and movement at home, but not on the range. So this is my first time coming to a range where I can actually move around and shoot like at will kind of thing. So should be fun. Let's see how it goes.
But for this part portion, we just kind of see your marksmanship.
Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, we just want to see your marksmanship, so we can kind of get a feel of how you guys can manipulate what firearms and your grip and stuff like that.
Is that the new mag?
The new one.
Oh damn. What mag is that?
That's a micro dagger mag from PSA. I was like, fuck it, we'll try it, you know.
I was like, it's not me, I promise.
Mind if I shoot real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead. It just got stuck when you're...
It's brand new, so might have to be
broken
in, yeah.
It's on. It works.
All right.
You probably just gotta break in the mag a little bit.
Yeah, just use your stock one for now, and then we'll switch it around.
The only thing I will tell you is that I see you're very soft with the gun. I get it. It's a weapon. It's very intimidating. But bro, this is a fucking tool. Fucking smack that bitch. Fucking yank it. You know what I mean?
The thing is with her, bro, it's like she'll handle her gun, but a lot of times we're at home. I'm like, hey, babe, practice this, practice that, practice drawing. No, I don't want to do it right now. I'm like, yeah, but last time we went to the range, the first time she drew from her, she carries in a bag. I hate that, but whatever, right? So she drew from a bag. It took her about 10 seconds to get the gun out. And I was like, now think about it. If you were in a life or death situation, you're not gonna have time to, so you gotta practice this shit, because when you need it in real life, like this is, you know, but this is why I wanted her to focus more on pistol, because she doesn't handle her gun much.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Step up here.
She can shoot, but it's like just getting her to, you know, get reps in.
Well, we want her to get the jitters out.
Right.
I want her now, yeah, I'm sure she's a great marksmanship, but now let's push for it.
Right.
That's why we're doing close distance, because if I take your distance, I take your time.
Right.
Try to stand flush. Bring this up. Spread them. And then kind of like you're arching your back, and then you're pulling down your shoulders, and then like kind of like lean into it.
Like that?
A lot better. A lot better. Now, as comfortable as you can, give me 5 shots and forget about mine. Just give me 5 shots in the middle of that top circle, okay? Shooters ready. Stand by.
Man, this man came prepared.
Not bad. Only when you pulled is that button in the bottom. Now I want you to go a little slower, okay? Only because you pulled that one. Go slow. I want them all in there, okay? Shooters ready. Stand by. Not bad. Holster up.
So to give you guys some backstory,
A lot of time.
we did 3 rounds of 5 shots, speeding up every time. So these were my first 10.
Yeah, because what you
and then the last 5 was this one, this one, this one, and 2 more here. So they wanted to see how fast, you know, we can get shots off and keep it tight. So they're just working on fundamentals right now, which I'm perfectly okay with, because you can never go wrong with working fundamentals. We're at about 5 yards, and yeah, you see Chris is doing over here. Oh, you pulled 2 of them too. I pulled 2, but down here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he teaches her. I'll go ahead and teach basically the same thing he's talking about. So again, for you, so let's start to get a little bit more intricate. Let's put some layers into that. So when you go to shoot now, once you came out the holster, right? We'll start again probably at the high compress or the low compress if you want. But as you come up from 3 to 4, before you get to full presentation, your grip should already be pretty much established, but your finger or your trigger finger should be at the wall by the time you get to full presentation. Because every time that you put your finger on the trigger late, that's more time for you to mess up your grip and you mess up your sights. So as you're coming up, prepping the trigger, once you get to full presentation, you should be able to break the shot.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
At what point do you start to put your finger on the trigger?
Clear gun?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
One more.
So for this sake, right, we're coming to a compress ready. When I say prep the trigger, as soon as the stimulus happens, you're already, as soon as you start moving, your finger's already coming in.
Trigger discipline.
Okay.
Coming in, prepping that trigger,
Yeah, you did
getting your
good, that's
grip
fine,
to get your
but
cinching
it's
into the gun.
So you're good.
Once your gun goes
Over
into
time,
full
that's why
presentation,
dry
or
fire is so
your red dot or your
every
front
person
sight
who shoots
gets to where it needs to be, you're
You'll see
breaking
them
your
at
shot.
home.
Okay.
So
Fucking working it.
kind of like in real time, you're coming up, threat, you're coming up, prepping the trigger. I'm already at the wall, breaking the shot. So that's the drill we're gonna do next. All right.
All right, guys, line up.
So here, I'll go in the middle. So
On you, Nate.
Yeah, go ahead and make ready. Second circle. Second circle.
So one pop, right?
Yeah. So 1 round. Shooter ready. Stand by. Come back. Shooter ready. Stand by.
Good shit.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Good shit. Good shit.
Go ahead, we'll do one more. Shooter ready. Stand by.
You're way high, brother.
Yeah, I'm high.
Do one more.
Take your time on that one, okay?
Stand by.
Line those sights. There you go.
Nice. Go ahead and holster.
Hey, he's good.
He's good?
Yeah, he's really good.
See, my thing is, I don't shoot this gun much. That's my problem.
I wouldn't shoot that gun if I was you either.
I know.
Fuck that shit.
I've actually been looking for another one, but you can ask her.
One of these numbers?
I shoot Glocks and like CZs more often, so I've been looking for something like that.
CZ all day. You know what happened to me when I had my? That's why I gave up my cig. I didn't tell you what happened.
No.
I put it on the table. The gun went off.
Dead ass?
I was talking to fucking Kevin. I don't know if you remember Kevin.
Yeah.
He joined the police force.
Out in
I'm
front
there
of you.
talking to Kevin. The gun just went BOM.
Coming here.
I don't like this. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this grip angle. I prefer the like Glock grip angle or like CZ. So that's why this one, I don't shoot it as well as like my other guns, but I can shoot it okay, you know, but just for now, this is all I had in terms of like a full size 9mm.
I'm gonna let you shoot this one.
If you need
Okay.
to go slower,
I promise
go
you're
ahead
gonna
and go
love
slower,
You're gonna love this. This is probably my favorite gun right now that I own, the echelon,
What are you
the
running?
Springfield echelon.
The comp, right?
That comp one. That shit fucks, bro. I love that gun.
I've heard a lot about it. I've heard it's really
That gun
good.
is so fucking. The only issue with the gun is the magazine. Because sometimes if that shit hits the ground hard, the base plate comes off.
Oh shit.
But that's why like you gotta get the shield arms. Once you get the shield arms, that shit run.
The only thing that I saw, I didn't really see much from his shoot.
He's honestly. I'm not. The only critique I have is that he keeps leaning back.
Oh, okay.
But you just gotta lean forward. I know it's a habit.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like trying to tell a grown person who's lived his entire life with it to stop doing it.
Yeah.
It's like trying to tell a guy to stop jerking off. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
That's
But other than that, dude, his groupies are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah?
His cadence is at a solid speed, especially when he shoots, and he's like on the money, dude. And he's using the iron sight, so I can imagine how he must be with a red dot.
So I saw for you is you're prepping the trigger, but you're taking the half a millisecond to confirm that your sights were there, and then you're breaking the shot. And then there's been times where you delay, so you come up, and then you're like, oh, that's right, I gotta prep the trigger, and then you get prepping the trigger,
Right.
and then hence why you have some shots that's here, and shots are a little too high because you're here, their sights are coming down.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, that's right, I gotta prep the trigger, and then you're breaking the shot way too high. That's why you have your couple high shots. So if you need to slow it down. If you need to go like snail pace coming out, go ahead and do so. But once you get that down, then we'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, exactly. So you're bringing it up. While you're here, that trigger should already be prep. Red dot or iron sight, boom, shot. Does that make sense?
We'll do it again. Do a couple more reps of those. Shooter ready. Stand by.
There you go. That's better.
So instead of going up like this, try to come from here. This, aiming that way is useless. So you're aiming towards your target, right? Or somewhere close to your target.
Okay.
From useless to useful, and then coming out straight up instead of coming.
You ever did a lap pull?
Got you. Okay. So here, right? You said.
So for me, I usually do it if I'm gonna compress. Some people do this. I like to keep it where my muzzle is facing my target already.
Okay.
So when I come up, all I gotta do is just,
Actually, yeah, I like
this
that better.
feels more comfortable than this.
Yeah, I agree.
Because my wrist hurts. I don't know about you. My wrist starts to hurt after being in this for a while. And on top of that, it just takes time off because then you gotta bring it up again and bring it up to your sights. So I'm just here, coming up.
Okay.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Good shit.
I pulled it.
Do it again.
No, I pulled way off.
Shooter ready.
That's fine.
Stand
Push it.
by.
That black though.
Ooh, high.
I'm trying to get used to the grip angle because I don't shoot this gun much. I'm used to like a more Glock style grip angle. So like with this, I'm usually used to my hands being here, and then it's fucking with me. That's all. But I'm trying to.
Yeah. So just a minute. I just wanted to go ahead. I want you to give me 2 shots on the second one, just so you can get to know your grip a little bit more.
Gotcha.
You're shooting the second one, right? For you, take your time.
There you go.
Huh?
Yeah.
I want you to take your time. Okay, with this one. They're a little bit more advanced.
One good one.
No,
you did one good one.
You're fine.
I give her that.
Look, at the end of the day, always remember, at the end of the day, you fucking hit me.
Easy target.
I get it. So I want you to work on your trigger pull, okay? So I want you to go slow. Grasp it, because like I said, you don't dry fire a lot. You don't even manipulate your firearm at home. Bro, you know what I do when I'm taking a shit? I'm weird. I like it. It's what I do. I'm not telling you to take a shit and do it. I'm just saying you should dry fire, because it really does help. It allows you to learn your gun. You learn the trigger of your firearm, and then once you shoot, you run it. All right. So I want you to take it slow while I'm shooting the black. Okay.
All right, shooter ready? Stand by.
There you go.
You get closer
Listen,
to that
you
black.
pulled it. That's fine.
See, with this thing is like because like I said, I don't shoot it much. So once I get back to shooting it, after maybe like a box or 2 of ammo, I'm like, okay, I'm good. But
Yeah.
it's just the grip angle difference throws me off like pretty bad.
What did you shoot before?
I carry a CZP-10.
Okay, is that your everyday carry?
That's my ADC. Yeah.
Yeah, I carry the P10C also.
And then aside from that, before that, my EDC was a Glock 22 and then a Glock 30. So I'm used to that kind of like angled grip versus this. So
I hit the black.
good job.
Ready?
All right, shooter ready? Stand by. Make this one count.
Good shit.
Left. Are you over gripping that?
I'm talking to you. Good shit.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're way off.
That's fine. It happens to me, especially if you're doing a cold start.
Now, the only thing I would say, it's always good to learn iron sights. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah.
But nowadays, red dots, especially, bro, we're in 2025, bro. Red dots are so fucking durable. This one, dude, I've literally went.
And what I mean by that is the leverage on the gun is I'm not
Bam!
gripping grossly. Like, I'm not
Picked it up,
like
put it in the
this.
mag, that shit was still zero.
I'm prioritizing my thumb. And my
I wouldn't
pinky,
recommend doing that, but I have the money enough
to
to.
have the up and down pressure.
And plus, I
with my
get
support
sponsors
hand.
by Vortex.
Right.
It's fine.
Back and forth.
Good shit. That was nice. I saw that.
Thank you.
I have
Stick to that speed.
I have
If you could remember that speed, stick to it. You're doing phenomenal. The only thing I would honestly say, dude, is just try to be more diligent with how you align your sights.
It's the grip angle. Like I was telling him, because I carry the CZ. Before that, I carried a Glock 22 and a Glock 30.
And with Glock, you got to use your pinky.
Right. I'm used to that, like the grip angle like that. Right. So this is like throwing me off because I'm a little high because my hands are more straight. So
Here, let me see. How does this one feel?
way better. Like when I'm coming out, my hands are naturally like where I'm used to them being at.
Here. Watch out. Give me 5 shots. Top one.
money, bro.
Money. How's that feel?
Good. I like it.
How's the recoil on this one?
That's minor. I really like that. That's nice.
$5.59 on gun deals.
I just want you to start picking up that front sight and giving me pretty solid shots. And I'm looking on this side. 31 down. On you.
There you go.
There you go. Give me another one.
Nice.
Give me another one. Good. All right. Now, give me 2. Controlled pairs. I'm not saying double tap. Controlled. Go ahead. On you. Go again.
Good
Just
shit.
push that speed.
Okay.
Good. Go ahead
Good
and give me the
shit.
reload.
Let's
Reload.
go.
There you go.
I'm empty.
That's what I want to see. You see how you take off milliseconds because you're prepping that trigger?
Right. I can feel it. It's picking up speed.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I'm proud of you. Fuck yeah.
I pulled one of them though.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's okay.
One is always going to happen to everybody.
That's okay.
But the majority is center, and that's why I want
Remember, always remember this. What you're shooting at is a quarter of an A-zone target. When you're running IDPA, especially IDPA because it's more profound, it's a little bit different than USPCA, but IDPA is more, they want accuracy with speed too. Where you're aiming at is this giant square.
Oh, okay.
That's the A-zone. That's the money shot. You can see 8 points. The reason why it says +0 is because if you get C, you get +5 time added to your milliseconds.
Oh, okay.
So that's where accuracy plus speed also takes effect. Because obviously the time is going.
Right.
But you also want to get in the A zone without contracting more time while hitting C.
Yep.
Okay, so now if you put this giant square box right here on that, it's equivalent to 2 of those circles.
Got you. Okay.
Maybe a little bit more. I'm not a measurement master or anything like that, but I'm gonna go with assumption right here.
So to tell YouTube real quick, this is why it's important to train with your stuff. You can see he had his tourniquet here. It's been fucking with him. I have my tourniquet here. Didn't realize the area, but it's important. Make sure you guys, if you have a kit, you at least train and practice with it so you know what does and doesn't work for you.
Yeah, because like I've had that there for a while, and you know, the second that I started punching out with it and rubbing right up against that.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is like if you don't come out here and actually wear it for a couple hours, move around with it, see how it feels, you wouldn't know.
No, yeah, and you gotta get used to like shooting with the weight.
If y'all can't tell, he's like 6'2" and I'm like 5'7", so.
So I see you do it sometimes. You're done. Where you go shoot, bang. You want to see your hit, so you kind of look up, but then your fingers still pinned to that trigger.
See what he's doing?
Oh. So that's why I kept saying off. Even the military and the law enforcement does this. They always tell you pin the trigger. No.
Yeah.
They tell you to pin the trigger?
Pinning the trigger is not good anymore.
Why would they tell you to pin
That's
it?
the reason why 90% of cops can't fucking shoot.
Yeah. So pinning the trigger is because they wanted you to like kind of follow through and then release the trigger. No.
Yeah.
If there's something that you should remember when you leave today is always putting your gun from useless to useful. So if you pin your trigger, can you shoot again? No.
No.
Exactly. So as soon as the shot breaks, your finger should be off the trigger, back to that wall, so you can do follow-up shots. Obviously, trigger discipline. If it's a guy and there's a hostage, if you're at the wall, that's your discipline to now get off of that trigger. Or now you gotta do a marksmanship hit or a low percentage target.
Whenever you're about to shoot your next target, eyes first, and your gun follows. Now, pretend you're shooting. You're going bam, bam, and then look to the target, but use your gun first. Were you on target?
Yeah.
Use your gun first.
Wait. Nope. I'm off.
You see that? Now watch.
I'm shaded.
Do the same thing, but do it slow. Bam, bam, and then use your eyes, and then transition with your gun.
Yeah, that's way
See how the
better.
gun follows?
Mm-hmm.
Same concept. Now I want you to do it slow. So I want you to give me, at the sound of the beat, I want you to give me 2 shots and then 3.
Okay.
Okay? With a good cadence. Keep the cadence the same, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
You missed, by the way.
I know.
Now go slower.
Okay.
Stand by.
Missed again.
Still missed.
I'm pulling it left, right?
Yeah, you're pulling to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go slower.
Yeah, go even slower. Stand by.
Okay.
You're a little high. Make sure you stay on the square, okay? One more time. But you hit the steel. Good job. And you hit him in the head.
Stand by.
There you go. That's better. I want you to keep the same speed for the first 3. Then the 4th one, go a little faster, okay?
Stand by.
Make sure you get your shot alignment before you shoot, because you're
Gotcha.
shooting way high.
Okay.
All right, hold up, hold her up. I want you to aim here. Aim at this box.
Down there? Okay.
All right. Good.
Nice. That's a 152.
Good job.
Stand by.
A lot harder than you think, huh?
Yeah.
A lot harder than you think.
Stand by. Go slower if you need to.
Okay.
Good job.
Good. 161. One more. Stand by.
Good job.
167. Do one more. Stand by. Alright there. 158 though.
You're up.
I was doing what you were saying. I'm aiming with the gun first, and I'm trying not to do that.
I know,
bro.
I saw that. I was
Yeah,
waiting
I'm
for you to
peeping
get
it.
off. Because you keep doing that, because I noticed you go like this and then your head follows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'm
it's
moving the gun
hard
first.
because you're so used to it. That's why it's like clink, clink, clink.
A good analogy that I like to give students is computers. When you bring your mouse to an icon, do you stare at the icon up, or do you look at the icon and bring your mouse to it?
Depending on where you're going.
Yeah, you bring the mouse to it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you look at your icon and you bring it up to the icon. It's the same concept here. So you're looking at the icon, in this case it's steel, and then you're bringing your front sight or your red dot over.
Now, I'll tell you right now,
First and then
it may seem simple, but what you're doing is one of the hardest things you could ever do in the gun world.
I gotta slow it down a little bit.
I hit the center.
She did. And she did it from compressed.
Are you gonna start touching guns at home more? No? Okay.
At least you tried.
But worth a try, bro.
I want you to start off.
Nice, shooter, make ready. Do all your checks and whatever. Get those jitters out, deep breaths. Stand by. .201. Let's slow it down a bit. Stand by. There you go.
Headshot.
217. Nice. Now keep
Remember, follow with your eyes.
Stand by.
Oh my God.
Way high, buddy.
Way off.
Yeah.
Let's bring it
A lot
back.
harder than you think it is, huh?
No, it's
Yeah,
hard.
it is.
I knew I was gonna mess.
I love this drill because people think it's easy.
No,
People think it's easy.
What is this, about like 10 yards here? What is this, like 8?
From
10?
here, this is
About,
Oh, 10.
yeah,
Okay.
about 10, yeah.
give or take 10. You're probably at 12 right now.
All right,
A little
bro.
bit ahead.
Let's go again.
All right.
Deep breath. Get all the jitters out. I see you shaking here. So. Stand by. There you go. 166.
That was a good one.
Keep at that pace, man. Hey. We're shooting here. Stand by.
I'm gonna make a meme with him. Feeling cute, might do a mag dump
My front sight was on it, but I was off.
He has ADHD or something.
with
I
guns
want you to
like
go.
mag dump. Boop, boop, boop. Okay.
Remember, keep the cadence out of all 3 shots. Bum, bum, bum. Okay?
Okay.
Stand by.
Did he
188.
miss?
Did I nick it?
You
heard
nicked
steel.
it. You nicked
I
it.
heard steel.
I
Yeah.
heard, I heard the ping.
I heard-
It was a
I
light
saw-
ping.
I saw the hits in the.
I think I nicked
the
it. I think I just nicked it.
Stand by.
Oh my Jesus. Come on. Okay, come on.
Alright. Go slow if you need to.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I see where I nicked it though.
You know what though? That's from
Tremble,
for
dude,
me
especially,
from just
like before I do
improper
something,
training.
or
That you're
shaking.
bringing forth to my eyes because the only time I've done this live was when we went to Henry's and you know they have like 3 steel targets. So we were just doing it. But even training through the house, a lot of the times I realize I'm looking with the gun first and not my eyes. Like,
You got to look with your eyes, but remember,
Yeah.
your eyes are going to dictate where you shoot.
but you know, I've never realized that until you pointed that out.
Different world, bro. I learned from some of the best dudes ever, bro. One of the guys that taught me was a fucking 30-year Green Beret. He knows him very well, Steve. That motherfucker hit a quarter at 25 yards, dude. I seen him do it. I seen his 13-year-old daughter shoot the quarter at 25 yards.
Damn.
She's a savage.
All right. Go ahead. Compress ready. Do it again. Go even slower then. Stand by.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
232.
Good
So
job.
Now, you know that's your
I
That's
love
your
the smell of
speed.
gunpowder.
Now I want you to do this 4 more times. Exactly that same speed. Then the last one, push it just a bit.
Okay.
If you have enough ammo for it.
Stand by.
Good job.
207.
3 more times.
Stand by.
Good.
There you
were
go.
fast on that one.
178. Stand by. Stand by. Good. 189. All right, last one. Just push it just a tad bit. Stand by. Good. 145.
better.
Good shit.
Yeah. You got the jitters, that's all.
Yeah. No, it's. I don't know. It's funny because I'm jittering here, but then I press out and I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did shit on that, and I knew I was.
You're a Marine, no?
I saw him do it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess
I
this
got
shit
out
up.
in March, but yeah.
Okay.
You're what?
Army.
Oh.
Army.
I
Okay.
didn't hear that. I missed that.
No, you good.
Hey, let me get
Very
my-
nice. Very nice. She keyholed 2 of them. Hit the steel.
My gripping got a lot better.
Yeah. You know what you're doing? I realize though, a lot of the times, like you're either holding the gun too loose and just jumping, or you're pulling
That's
him
what I
down.
was fixing, because he was telling me, but it's kind of hard right now.
Now we're gonna get to the fun part.
Okay.
We're gonna do everything we just did from the holster.
Okay.
So don't take your dick off.
I don't have a dick.
Listen, that's his domain. I'm not gonna go down there. Okay? So you two little birds, you guys have fun. Everybody line up, we're all gonna do it together as one big giant happy family. Interracial family as you see.
Nice, pal.
Man, dog. And that's cheating. Off the gun.
I need a head start.
Oh, that's cheating. Hand up.
No, we're going slow. We're going slow. So go slow.
Do it right or don't do it at all, as my dad would say.
Yes, Father.
I have faith in you. You got this.
Just go slow. Take it slow. You got it.
You're killing it. All right.
Just don't kill me.
And the sound of the beep, I want one on the third circle. All right?
Shooter ready?
Sorry.
Stand by. Wait for the beat.
You're off the block, and I think you hit. Slow it down a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, nothing crazy. I want you to hit that black, okay? All right, line up again. Did she hit?
Yes, she did.
She hit the black?
Hit the black.
See what I'm saying?
Did?
Yeah.
Yay!
Breathe, dog, you good. All right? Go ahead, Nick.
Shooter ready? Stand by. You're gonna have a contact point on your holster. That's not cheating. I have my forearms touching the back of my gun, so I know kind of like where my draw needs to be. Either here, here. Sometimes you see me do one of these because I could just come over. So it's up to you and your holster. You gotta get a feel of it.
I like to use my middle finger. Like for instance, with Nate's, I'll do this. No homo Nate or homo, however you want to take it. I'll put my middle finger right here and now just drag, and I'm here.
That is a little zesty. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's a little zesty. A little bit. That's cool.
Take him out to dinner first.
I like steak, dog.
You're
You know what I'm saying? Tomahawks, bro. All right, guys. Ready? Go ahead, Nate.
Shooter ready? Stand by.
Okay. Take your time.
Good.
Trust me when I
Dead
tell
center.
you this is something you do not want to rush because this is how accidents happen. It's okay.
I was clicking up here. I'm like, the button's dead here.
It's okay.
Yeah, most NDs happen when you're holstering and unholstering a firearm.
Exactly.
No, that was old.
That was before?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
We got a mark. This one was a new one.
Oh, I didn't even see the mark. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good job.
Thank you.
Where did you hit?
You hit center.
Did you hit center? Yeah.
Stop.
All right. All right. Give me 3 more times, and then we're gonna do holster draw 2s.
Shooter ready? Stand by. Nice. That one was
Shit.
center top.
You hit the same fucking hole.
Yeah.
Good job.
There you go.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. We got a fucking John McCain over here.
So when we do your controlled pairs next, this is where you test out your grip. If your grip is shit, you're gonna see that it's gonna go like either high right, high left, or it's gonna be all over the place.
Okay.
Alrighty, from the holster, 2 rounds. 2 rounds, controlled pairs.
In the third hole?
Yeah, we're doing the third circle again.
Okay.
Stand by.
I pull one.
Pull one. Still with the circle, but line breaks. Should we count line breaks?
From where? From the block?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like to bust for balls. As long as you're in that whole circle, they're fine. But my goal is to get them to the black at least.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
All right, we'll do it again. Stand by. Good. Good hits. Get it ready? Stand by. Good.
Shit. That was nice. I like that.
Yeah, that one was
I didn't
good.
see you, but that was nice.
I had a malfunction.
Oh, you had him up? There?
Yeah, 1 round. Yeah.
Do one more. Drop one, but the second one, second. You see that bottom left one?
Oh, down there?
Yeah. That was your first shot. Good shit.
Line clear?
Yeah, if you want to do downrange, check your shots.
Oh, I pulled this one, right? This
That was your first shot.
Okay.
Everything else was here.
Good job.
So question, is there like really a difference in standing like squared up versus like here, like you?
Yeah, the old school days of being squared up with your target, yeah, that might work out here on a static range where you're
But not moving, yeah.
But in real life, you're not going to be staying in one place. So this,
I can tell you,
because you see a lot of old people or the old instructors, they teach squared away, lean forward.
Right.
Here is fine, but when you do like dynamic movement, you're moving from barrier to barrier. This it doesn't make you as mobile, because now you have to stand back upright and then move. Whereas fighting stance, bang, 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 I'm on. Then also, if you go like this, right? What does that also hinder you? Now I got to twist my body for me to get to my lifelines, right? Instead of here, instead of how usually you stand up, I'm 5'6", I stand up 5'6", I come up, bring it up to my eyes, and I'm grabbing. Instead of having to break, I'm trying to save milliseconds. I'm trying to shave those milliseconds, because that could be your life. And you can use your core, like in a fighting stance, like when you punch. That goes both for pistol and rifle. When you have to transition, you're using your core to do your movements, right? Even with rifle here, you're using your core, using your hips. Your hip line is going to give you that energy and force for you to transition to different targets. If you're doing this with the rifle, you're not using much of your core. You're using most of your legs.
Yeah, we're not going to teach you tac reloads today because...
The only thing that tactical reload is good for is if you're in a room and you're about to go into an unknown and you know you already shot a couple rounds to it, just get behind cover, do a tac reload, and you stow that half empty one to the farthest back because you want your closest to your body to be full. Yeah. So you put it towards the back.
Let's say there's 2 rooms, right? Bam, I come in. Doom, doom, take this guy down. Doom, doom, take that guy down. Doom, doom, take this guy down. There's another room over there. You've already shot like 7, 8, right? You don't know what's on the other side of that room. There could be another 5 guys. Press up against the wall, check, make sure you check, make sure you're good. Then you come, boom, 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 tac reload, take the one out. It's like half empty. Put it in the back, grab the other one in the back, put it in. You don't even got to rack it because there's one in the chamber. Just put it in, you go to work. That's what a tac reload. I'm just giving you a scenario.
Okay.
When you're going to shoot and you do your reload, people say bring in your workspace. That means kind of bringing your elbows in. You're not down here, because can you see out there?
Nope.
No, so you kind of want to be here, or you can see everything about your gun, but you can also see your threat or your target or whatever is out there.
Peripheral one.
Yeah, so you can have a peripheral vision of everything around you, but you can still do whatever you need to do when it comes to manipulating your weapon. So when you do your shot, bang, come in into your workspace. You're not bringing it all the way down here, just enough so you can see past your barrel. Then you're grabbing your source of feed, and you're kind of bringing it in. Remember, guiding with your index finger into the gun, slapping it in there. All right, don't need to be like, no, fucking slap that bitch in. And then 1 again. Good. How you're gonna set up the drill is you're gonna have one in the chamber, and then you're gonna have an empty mag in there to induce a emergency reload, and then you're gonna have a full mag on your belt or in your pick there. So, get it ready, stand by.
It's terrible. That was terrible.
That was absolutely
That was fucking terrible. I think that's the worst reload I've ever done in my life.
Watch when we get your blood pumping.
Right.
Let's see how much the adrenaline will make you fuck up even more. If you need to look at your mag well, go ahead and do so. Even though you're looking at your gun or you're looking like past your gun, you still see everything. But if you need to a quick second take a look, a glance, to kind of like see where you're going into, go ahead and do that. I'd rather you do that than you fumble and now you're taking like 5 seconds to now, oh, oops, shit, oh, fuck, and then put it in. So bang, in, out again. Shooter ready, stand by. There was a time where you went to go shoot and then you went like this and it came out like that. And you had to like, and then
the one skill that you have to.
So I would say
you don't have to do it
here,
every day, but at least
here,
once a week. You
fast,
dedicate at least
drop the mag and whatever.
Especially for her.
Here, once you get here, slow it down so you can see it go in, and then go fast again.
Okay.
All right, let's do top left square.
Square.
You see it, the white square? White square? Awesome. All right, stand by.
Wow.
There you go. Good. Go ahead.
I usually have my rounds pointed this way.
I have my rounds facing towards me.
This is my first time running them forward, so.
So try to grab it like this. When you grab it, slide it. I try to use the index. Try to grab it like with the index out. You see? Boom. So by the time the mag comes out, let's say the mag roll's right here, right? Let's say the mag roll, this is the mag roll. I just do this.
Using your index to guide it.
Okay, I got
And then just use your palm and just go.
Set it up.
Remember, hand off the gun, no cheating.
Shooter ready? Stand by. Stand by.
Good job.
Ooh, I like that one.
That was nice.
All right, good job, guys. So now when you know at home, you can do the same drill. Obviously empty mags.
Please, please, for the love of God.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take the plates off because this is our first time really wearing them like at the range. This is definitely, you know, throwing off our technique a little bit. So we just kind of want to run now. We're gonna run a gun a little bit. So we want to kind of do that without the plates and get a feel for it first before we use the plates on this.
Yeah, the plates are gonna make us real top heavy.
Yeah.
Since we're not done this.
You know, first time.
Yeah,
So
since
full
we've not done this
transparency.
before.
What this drill is, this is a Grandmaster Qualifier IDPA drill.
Okay.
It has to be done, I think it was under 12 seconds.
Okay.
Has to be done in under 12 seconds. And it has to be all clean hits. So all within the A zone. Now, the A zone is this entire square box right here. Okay, so you have to hit all hits within that square box. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna start at the 5. I'm gonna assume this is 5. There we go. At the sound of the beep is gonna be your stimulus. Nate's gonna follow you. At the beep, you're gonna draw your gun. 1, 2, transition 1, 2. Then you're gonna point at that steel target over there. You're gonna hit the one all the way to the right. Okay. You're gonna hit it. From where I'm standing, you can't even see the left one. So it's only gonna be one that you're gonna be able to see. Once you hit that steel target, that is your indicator to run to those barrels. You're gonna run. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm white, but I don't run like that, believe it or not. You're gonna stop here. You're gonna have a threshold between you and the barrel. You're gonna pie that barrel, and you're gonna hit these 2 targets that are very close together. Same thing as that one. 2, 2, center mass on A zone. Okay? Once you hit those 2, you're gonna transition to these 2 steels, 1, 1.
Okay.
I'm going to run it slow for you guys to see. All right?
Shooter, make ready. All right. Stand by.
Oh, almost threw a few up.
$10.61.
So it's 1 on each at the end on the still.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2,
Can I get
1,
somebody's
1.
pen?
Okay.
Shooter, stand by.
Good job.
Good, 12-14.
Are those decent hits or?
Yeah, solid hits on those.
Here
1.
and that's 1. That's other one.
2.
Okay.
I don't know about those though.
You got disqualified on these 2.
Okay.
Where's his hits on this one?
There's one there and
One here.
One. Where's the other?
Steel hit.
I don't know.
that was one I might have pulled right.
Yeah, you might have
Probably because I was around the barrier a little bit. Yeah.
That's probably where
Yeah. Could be.
Okay.
could be.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
You ready?
I have faith in
No,
you.
my fear is running. Cause you know me, I'm not the best at running.
Okay, well take it slow. Just take it slow.
Yeah, just take it slow. Don't worry about time.
What?
If you don't hit it after like 4, which I believe in you, but take your time, breathe, focus on the target.
That's a hard shot to hit.
That is a hard shot to
I
hit.
know it is.
So take your time, breathe, aim your sights, feel the trigger pull, get on the wall, take it slow. All right. If you miss it after the first 2, take it slow.
You can hit whichever one, doesn't matter. As long as steel has to connect to steel before you can move on to the next one.
Alright, shooter ready. Stand by. Wait.
Wait. You gotta hit still. Yep.
I knew that.
Watch the pigeon.
Nice and slow. Get to the wall.
time.
Pressure.
There you go.
There you go. Run.
Reload. There you go.
There you go.
Good. 5747. Alright, shooter ready. Stand by.
Wait. You gotta hit still. Yep.
I knew that.
Watch the pigeon.
Nice and slow. Get to the wall. Pressure.
There you go. There you go. That's not bad for a first time. Just gotta slow down.
That was good though. That was good.
Like rushing your mechanics.
Shut up.
Not bad.
What's her name?
AG. Just put
AG?
A, yeah. Oh, she put hers right there. A and A.
No, these were mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, just put AG, yeah.
AG.
Mm-hmm.
Got a headshot.
There's this one. Oh, right there.
Nice. Good job.
That was definitely not where
Really
I was
good job.
aiming, but I
Yeah.
got a headshot.
Hey,
job,
good job
babe.
on these two targets.
Those were not bad. Those are
Also,
the-
you gotta remember too, with a gun with a longer sight radius, it's a little easier to hit those longer shots.
I kept forgetting. He's like, because he was like, look at your sights, hit the, and I was like, fuck.
You were just pulling it, weren't you?
No, granted, you got a headshot,
I know, I saw that.
but
That's not what I was thinking.
dumb luck is not the same as hitting where you intend to hit.
No.
Okay?
That's
So-
why I said, at least I got a headshot.
Food for thought.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
What was that?
919.
Solid. Would you trust a P320?
No.
I can say at least she's had no malfunctions. She's been, except Winchester white box. I had malfunctions with that.
I had one. It was self-induced.
Oh, right here? What was it, limp wrist or what?
When I came out, I had my support hand up too high, and I
You hit the slide?
blocked the recoil.
Ah, okay.
Alright, who wants to go again?
We all do.
need a redemption.
You need redemption? I know we haven't talked much of like technical stuff, but when you're running to a barrel, try not to overstride. Once you know you're getting close to that barrel, chop and creep.
Yeah.
So instead of doing one of these numbers, stand by. Deal. There you go. Go.
Good job.
1332.
How much?
1332.
Good shit. Chris, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, this one, that one.
Get ready. Stand by.
There you go. Hit him in the dig. That's what I'm talking about. We were just talking about that too.
Good. 16-4. 16-4.
Hit him in the dig. That's what I'm talking about. We were just talking about that too.
Good. 16-4.
Good job on these.
Cool. That one A zone too?
I don't know where the other one is.
One Charlie, one Alpha on that one. Found one.
There you go.
I missed that one pretty bad. And on this one?
Getting close,
Okay.
that I'll tell you.
All right.
Your turn. Slow on the steel. Go down. Wall. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
You're a little bit to the right. There you go.
Finger off that trigger. Slow down.
Reload, reload.
Good.
There you go.
45, 47.
That's 10-second improvement.
See?
Matter of
Just
fact,
needed a run through.
12-second improvement. Good job.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the only thing it says when you're running, off that figure.
Yeah, I saw that because you was
My bad.
at least you had it down range though. That's
that's what
good.
matters.
It was down range. Is it okay if I shoot a still from here?
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone got ears?
Everyone got ears? Black light on. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Appreciate it.
It's like so much to think all at once.
That's just why you gotta do it. It becomes like muscle memory. Like even me, like you see how I could like sit on target and hit most of those no problem. And then it's like when you go to shooting on a drill and they're like, you know, telling you what and what not to do, you start thinking more. That's why you see now why I want you to train more. Because what I try to tell you is like when you're in the heat of the moment, you regress back to your lowest training. You get what I'm saying? So if your lowest training is this right now, in the moment, you know, you're good because you're still able to defend yourself.
What you guys want? We're gonna run it with rifles next, so if you want to get your rifles ready.
Yeah.
That's why they have a screen out there. Where they do.
Yeah, everybody got ears?
Fuck no. Yeah, go ahead. loud.
Forgot how loud that was.
Yeah.
It's a portable flashbang is what it is. Well,
all right.
flashbangs are portable.
You ready?
Here, I'm gonna use the other one.
You got 1189. My only critique with that, so one thing I forgot to tell you guys, here's my only critique when you guys hit this pole. Notice how when I get here, I'm this far from it.
Okay.
There's a reason why. You always want to have a threshold. Let's say this is a doorway or a wall, whatever, right? Come here, come close. No, on this side.
On this side, yeah.
Obviously don't point your gun, but pretend you have a gun in your hand. But aim this way like you're aiming at the target. I could grab you.
Yeah.
If I'm a bad guy and I grab you, you're fucked. Because even with this, I could just pull you in and stab you in your neck. That's why
and you got the business end already.
Exactly. At least when you're here, you always want to pie. You always want to pie that corner and have a threshold because stand there, Ferg. I'm not going to point my gun. Obviously, I don't have a gun. This way. And you're a bad guy and you're trying to grab my gun. Try to grab my gun. Clink, clink. I see him. He's peeking the corner. I see him. Pop, pop. Now, pretend this is my gun. Yeah, I can shoot him for sure, but that pull hard. Bam, right? And I shoot because out of reaction you're gonna shoot. I might hit his foot, but he still has that fighting chance to.
Right, because
when
now
your
I could have a gun,
kicking,
I can, right.
You know what I'm saying? And you've seen this. When your adrenaline is kicking, you don't feel shit. And most seasons are on fentanyl.
Yeah.
I shoot him in the foot. His foot's gone, but he's gonna fight. He's gonna continue to fight till you put more rounds for that. So I'd rather have a threshold, at least a threshold, because you did it earlier. You went like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like bad, especially with a pistol. Pistol's even worse. Rifle, you have a bit. It's worse because with the pistol, it's like it's weaker than a rifle. And at least with the pistol, it's like, oh, now I can let go and fucking crack him, but I don't know what he has in his hand.
Right.
So I'd rather take that threshold, get here, pie that corner, so at least, oh, I see Ferg. Oh shit, enemy. Bam, bam, bam. Or process, see what he has. He has a gun. Bam, bam, shoot him. Here, it's like my gun's sticking out. The dude could hit the corner, grab my gun.
Okay. Good to know.
So that's the only critique other than that. You guys did it fine. And then when you turn, I noticed you went like this. Try to go.
Step into it. Okay.
You always want your feet pointing at where you're shooting. Yeah. But other than that, you guys did phenomenal. Great job, guys. All right, who's next?
Me.
Where you zeroed in?
50.
50. So remember, you want to shoot. You want to aim a little higher. So if you want to hit like center, you want to hit like right here. Try to aim here. Because you got a 2-inch groove. You got a 2-inch hold over.
Okay.
All right. Shooters ready. Stand by. Ignore that. Ignore that. Sorry. Shooters ready. Stand by. Miss.
How we start?
Alright, sure.
How we start? Okay, hold on.
Shooters ready. Stand by. Good. Hit, go. Hit, go. You were running like a black man. You were running like a black man. I'm letting you know that right now. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You saw he fucking, dude, he took off, he threw dirt in my face. I was like, damn, chill, my bad. Sorry. All right. By the way, 10-9-4. We didn't check targets, did we?
We didn't.
You went twice, this is all in. You failed this one.
This one was where?
He was here. And then
so fail.
This one?
Here. These two.
No.
So this one
Or
No, it's these two right here. Look.
oh, okay.
So that's probably Nate. This is probably Nate's.
Yeah. I already marked his. I found one of his. Did the same thing. That was like. Look at that. They're identical.
Interesting.
Fail on that one and then fail on that one. By the way, I want everybody to be working their safety when they're running. Okay? So as soon as you go bump, 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 flip that safety, run, and then flip it back when you're ready to shoot, okay? Shooters ready. And bye. Got to charge, it's okay.
Can you do that?
Fine.
Alright, you wanna try again?
Shooters ready. And bye.
Hit, go.
So you're supposed to hit the paper twice, but it's okay. So
I hit the paper twice, the other one fell.
Yeah, it fell. That's why.
I should have hit that again.
yeah, it's fine. Downrange.
What was your time?
Well, technically I skipped one.
Your time, check this out. So I'm going to be as critique as possible. Your time was 21:44.
It would have been more.
21:44. So in Grandmaster standards,
That sucked.
yeah,
What is Grandmaster standards?
Grandmasters is probably the peak of shooting
No, I'm saying like,
performance.
what's the timing like with them?
The timing has to be under 12 seconds with all A zone, no miss.
I take some practice.
Is it
takes a lot of
possible to try
practice,
that again since that one fell?
Hmm?
Can I try it again since that one fell?
Of course you can. But it has to be all clean hits. So as of right now, me and Nate are the only two that passed. And it has to be all A
clean
zones,
hits,
all
yeah.
A zones. And mind you, we are doing it with a rifle, so yeah. There should not be misses at all. It's a rifle.
All right, let's do it again before we get kicked
One
out
more
of here.
All right, you beautiful people. One more time. Shooters ready. Stand by. Good. Hit. Go. Miss, miss. Good, good. Shit.
Is that one better?
Yeah.
How much?
You're 2089. You're 42 milliseconds off.
And you actually hit the other one this time because it was
know.
up. Yeah.
Not bad.
All right, we got to pack up. So we're leaving Homestead Training Center now, and I know, you know, we finally got to test out our kit and stuff like that. We know what needs to be changed and what works. I know for a fact I need to change out my duty gun. So the M17 is not a bad gun at all. I don't want to run it anymore because the issues they've been having. I have checked mine, but you know, just in case it decides to have an oopsie, I don't want it to have an oopsie while I'm carrying it. And also the grip angle, I carried a Glock 22 at one point. I now carry a CZ P10C, and I used to carry a Glock 30 with a Glock 21 mag in it in the X grip. So I'm really used to that grip angle that makes you break your wrist over. So the P320 having the straight up and down grip kind of throws me off a bit. It takes me a while to get back used to it because I really don't shoot that gun like outside of when I open carry and stuff like that. Aside from that, I feel like we didn't do too bad, you know, but this is the first time we've been able to really move around and run and gun because most of the shooting we do due to where we live has to be indoors or at a range that's really strict and you can't move. You just, you know, stand still shooting, which is a whole different ball game when you're really moving around and shooting and having the pressure of someone else holding you accountable for a drill. But that being said, we all definitely got to improve as shooters today. I feel like, you know, we really got to see what our strengths and weaknesses are. We can, you know, now know what to tweak. But it was a very, very positive experience. Shout out to my boy Nate and Adrian. You can hit them up on Instagram. I'll drop the name of their thing in the comment section if you're looking for classes. They teach classes. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So drop in the comments, let me know if you guys like the video. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.